welcome back, or for the first time if you are new to my channel here on YouTube. Today we're gonna take that frown and turn it upside down, and I'm not gonna show the logo anymore. We're gonna do this. What's inside it? You know, you saw the video. It could be fun not making a video, but my channel nobody would click on it, maybe 2 or 3. So, but I have a dream one day I can make a video with a mysterious, song, and you will not know it before it starts in the video. That would be funny. This is what the doctor ordered. I'm gonna toss it aside. Bada bing, bada boom. As far as I know, this is the British cover. And yes, before we start the reaction, the enjoyment on the track 1, we're just gonna do one because I don't know if it's gonna be blocked. But this is a double. The difference between this edition and the yellow American edition is that we got a whole, I hope you can see it, extra disc on it. Or yeah, we say disc today so everybody understands, but it's a record. And this is the lineup on the original, record. But in the UK and Europe, you can buy this in the States, but I think this is as far as I have been able to dig up on information, because I was a little bit confused in 5 seconds there for a short while, or what do you say, which one to choose. They cost exactly the same at this point, and it's like almost criminally cheap. Let's say this is about $25 or 25 euros. Maybe less. And I even got Porto free, what do you call it? Wobbly. I know I'm almost rambling in this video, but that's because I'm so fucking over the moon on getting this. This is my second time in life. I gotta have I'm gonna find a knife, excuse me. Oh, wasn't very far. Here today, gone tomorrow. What? It's almost open. Why did I not see it? I could have saved myself a trip to the table. And yeah. But yeah, this is my second time ever I'm buying a Jimi Hendrix, and these days I'm really picking up on lost Hall of Famers in my collection, and also what I heard. Of course, I heard Foxy Lady several of times. It's in movies and compilations, but I never owned this one. The one I owned when I was a teenager was the only one. Besides this now, that was, I think it was called HENDRIX in the West. It was a live album, and I dug it, but it was very worn out when I bought it used, and the sound wasn't that great, so I skipped it over the years. Sold it. Actually earned money on it while having it. It was cool, and that led me to lots of years not really. I never actually, in that way, I'm trying to explain. Cool inner gate photos I showed you. Yeah, man. Anywho, I was trying to explain. I never really started the Jimi Hendrix experience. for real, you know. But I know a lot about, you know, I'm not. I was born in '69, so there's actually a book in it, pictures. I'm really surprised over the, man. Wow, this is excellent, excellent. I'm trying to do it gently so I'm not harming the. Just gonna put it over there. You know how it goes when a YouTuber try to put it back. Let's put it up here for display, and let's get it on. So I can finally, as I was trying to explain, start my Jimi Hendrix experience proper. You know, Foxy Lady is the opening track. I'm gonna check it, check it. The needle. It's very hard to see from the side. Is the needle over exactly where it's supposed to be? So I know it's not the first time I'm explaining that, but it could be your first video and you were thinking, what the fuck? Did somebody bite him in the ass? No, something did not bite me in the ass. I just had to check. I'm not ruining a perfectly good, you know, needle on a YouTube video, being a fucking dork, not taking the time to do it proper. So yes, I think we are almost set. It only took me about around 11-12 minutes to start this shit up. But that's the difference between going to a more, you know, I was about to say paid channel, you know, a more commercialized channel. This is not commercialized. And as I said, we're doing this because we love rock music, every subgenre in rock and roll, let's just say that, including electropop and obscure death metal from, or what do you call it, grind, from Napalm Death. Yes, I'm going from Miles Davis, Kinda Blue, to Napalm Death. Yes, pick one. Let's see how this goes. Foxy Lady. This song is not only very exciting, or group, this whole you know, theme in the video, Jimi Hendrix. But this song alone have a reputation of being maybe the first heavy rock song. We also heard a statement like that on Beatles, the White Album, Helter Skelter. So I'm just gonna do the research, and the answer is right here, right now. Who were first? You know, was it the egg or the hen? Was it Helter Skelter or was it Fox Lady? 3, 2, 1. We have a winner. Let's see how it goes. Foxy Lady.
Foxy. lady. Here I come.
And so gnarly, that guitar.
Here I come, baby.
Here I come.
Coming to get you.
That was almost Elvish-ish. Here I come, baby. That's a powerhouse performance. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna just stop it there, man. Let's just go over, because we haven't used the time. We got no time. That was just a figure of speed, you know. Then the record goes into a number called Manic Depression, and we got a lot. Let me just read out loud what songs I know before doing the rest of this. I knew, of course, Foxy Lady. I even think Cheech and Chong is doing it in one of, was it the one in Amsterdam? No, the Corsican Brothers, I think. They did a live version in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. But that was Cheech and Chong, you know. And it's like 100 movies. Is it in Apocalypse Now? I don't know. It's the perfect number for a soundtrack for a strip scene, you know, and so on. So of course I know that. That's an epic classic, you know. In my opinion, it's a more important classic than Michael Jackson's Thriller. That was just like a huge pop hit. You know, but this is history in the making, and a huge hit on top of that. So yes, Red House sounds familiar. What do you call that? I'm not gonna try again. Fire, I know I heard. Hey Joe. That's on the bonus LP, Stone Free, Purple Haze, you know. Of course I know that one. Also, that's also a big, like Hey Joe, Foxy Lady, Hey Joe, and Purple Haze. That's like the trilogy of HENDRIX, you know, one-on-one, or what do you call it, side one, you know. It's a good place to start. I would think, and yes, that's all I know from the album. So I think I'm in for a treat. It's not important where to start, because they never did that many albums, because he sadly enough passed away. It's like, forget about saying too soon. It was like way too soon. Joining that weird statistic on, is it 32 or 33 years old? I don't know. But yeah, like Janis Joplin and, you know, the Nirvana singer, Kurt, and a lot of folks. Jim Morrison also. Yeah, we can go on. It's too weird. But what a way to start a freaking album. That drumming is like, I don't think in this year you heard drumming that crazy very often. It would maybe be in a Iron Butterfly solo, you know, or something like that. I'm only talking about what I know, but yeah, I'm imagining, or in Ringo's Helter Skelter around that time also. So yeah, but I'm really really freaking stoked over it. Actually, just saw what it's supposed to mimic. Eyes. It's eyes, if I'm not mistaken. You know. Yes. Fantastic. Now I'm the happy owner. Now I can finally, as I tried to explain in the video, begin my Jimi Hendrix experience for real and proper, in chronological order. Maybe there's a demo before this or like something, but this is supposed to be the debut album, and it even got the singles on it. I think these numbers were singles at the time. I'm not sure, but we will find out, or I will. Double album makes me double happy. Let's just take a, oh no, there's no point on you trying to read it, but yeah, it's freaking cool. Nice colors. Love the purple. It's like very Prince in the color, funny enough. Anywho, man, thank you, universe. You actually made the sun shine today again in my life. So yes, you can comment on your opinion on Jimi, the guitar god. That's not too much saying. In my opinion, Jimi, I've always have Jimi Hendrix, though I never did the big rapid dive in his music, whole before I'm starting today. But I always had him. As I said, I owned a record. I liked it. It was too scratchy, so I decided one day I will start, but in the chronologic. And that's today. So welcome to another day in my happy life. I would almost say, and man, that's cool. That's very cool. So yes, sir, Bob. That's it. Before I'm rambling on and on, I would just say, I hope you like the video, and yes, I love you, and yeah, if you think we should do some more Jimi, just tell me. I'm gonna buy the classic Jimi and the Experience albums. I can't remember all the titles. Electric Ladyland and one more. And that's the least I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy the Holy Trilogy. I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm not even 1 nanosecond, in doubt of I'm gonna enjoy this journey so much. I can already feel it in my bones. This is the real deal. Jimi was doing something with that guitar that is totally out of the normal. I would even say it takes Stevie Ray Vaughan, in my opinion, to come close. This guy, he literally, fucked the guitar on stage. You're not gonna see anybody else doing that in his own way without being too graphic. But it was a total mind fuck on the guitar. You know what I mean? What was possible? It was almost, it was real, like, reality bending to this day. So maybe it could be funny to go over a live performance, on the telly screen, react to that, talk about that at a point. But so far, it's enough just listening to it and acknowledging, the greatest talent with 6 strings and a left-handed Fender Stratocaster. Like a motherfucking genius he was. It's I should be proud. I am proud. I'm not holding back. It's okay to be proud when you are doing the universe good. In my opinion, we are doing the universe good when we are casting a spotlight on people like Jimi Hendrix, Frank Zappa, Prince, Miles Davis, Lou Reed, peeps like that, Bob Dylan. I'm also I'm gonna have to go back and get the big Bob Dylan albums. That's also a guilty blind spot in my exploration, but I have a new hobby in my hobby, and that is picking up the lost, the lost biggies. When it comes to TV, I just started Star Trek, and I'm starting with Enterprise, and I'm going on in chronologic. I'm gonna see every 12 movies, not the reboot. I actually saw those, most of them, but I'm gonna see the original series. All the, do we have 6 or 7, 8 series? So yeah, I just started Enterprise, and I just started the experience. So good for me. Happy you are joining my party. As I said, I love you, and domo arigato for watching. Foxy lady, indeed. This will, if anybody would throw a rating after this and using the 10 scale, you would have to, if you did not want to look like a complete asshole, you would have to sit and explain, the 10 is not good enough, we're going Spinal Tap on this one. It's an 11. This is a pure 11. This is actually a good point on why that is not a joke, giving something an 11. If you're giving this under 11, you're a fucking dork. I'm not, bashing on anybody, but somebody has, neglected you at some point. Either it's your own fault or it's somebody else's fault to never introduce it to you. This was introduced in my life over 40 years ago, but it took me 40 years to really give it a go. Maybe I was in my head too young to dive totally into the whole 60s scene, just some of it, and then I was concentrating more on groups like the Cramps during my youth, Mad Daddies, Alice Cooper, Frank Zappa took over at some point, Queens of the Stone Age, and so on. But now I turned around the wagon and I'm back, looking around. What do we need? using the computer. Oh, Jimi, that's a goat. Oh, The Who, that's a goat. Oh, Beatles, that's a goat. Oh, 2 albums from Rolling Stones, these 2 are goats. I'm just kidding. And so on. Yeah. I'm sure I could come up with more examples, but it would be a longer video then. So, as I said, I'm gonna leave you with some of my own painted Foxy ladies. And yeah. So, that being said, see you in the next video, and bye now.